We are about to embark upon a series of strange and exciting, dangerous adventures. Adventures that will lead us to all parts of the world.
Hello and welcome to another Bad Comic Review. This time we're looking at Witchblade, Issue 1. This is the 2024 series from Image Comics and Top Cow, written by Marguerite Bennett, line art by Giuseppe Cafaro, colors by Arif Prianto, letters by Troy Peteri, edited by Marc Silvestri, Matt Hawkins, and Elna Salcido. I have cover A by Marc Silvestri and Arif Prianto. It's an okay pinup, doesn't exactly tell you what's going on in the book, but it's okay. It's well done. It's Marc Silvestri. It's just not that exciting. So we start off with an introduction to Sara Pezzini, and we get a little bit of foreshadowing as to what's going to happen to her, but then we jump back a little bit, 9 hours to Berlin, and we see somebody stumble across a strange object in the ground that is, of course, the Witchblade, and it slowly makes its way to New York, where the people that were digging it up are hunting it. Now, Sara, for her part, is giving us a little background on herself through flashbacks. She was a soldier before becoming a NYPD cop, and unfortunately things do not look like they're going to go really super well for her because she's undercover and things are about to go horribly wrong, and that is when the Witchblade shows up and changes everything. There is a recycled image from like page 2 that shows up about halfway through the book. That was kind of lazy, but Sara doesn't exactly know what the Witchblade is, and she has no idea who the other people are at all. Now we do get kind of a glimpse that the darkness may be somewhere down the line. A little bit of foreshadowing secretly hidden within the first couple of pages, but we'll see how that plays out. They do have a brief bio of the creative team and a brief one-page letter from Marc Silvestri to kind of give you an overview of what they're doing. Then there's this big giant waste of space called Page Process Gallery where they show you the same image like 3 times as it progresses between line art and finished product, and as well as a cover gallery. I thought that was just kind of padding. Overall, the story is a little bit over standard comic book length these days, so that was nice, and I was happy with that. They didn't need to pad it with all the fluff. I'm sure there are people that like that sort of thing out there, but it's just not for me. I think it's a waste of space, and could have been just as easily done in a YouTube video. The little pinup gallery of the covers was kind of nice if you don't want to buy all the other covers, but overall, I thought the story was actually pretty interesting, pretty compelling, and absolutely had a lot of action. So overall, solid art, a pretty fun story, and an interesting reboot. It stays overall faithful to what I remember of the original storyline and her general origin. It's obviously changed a little bit. As you would expect, they're going to bring it up to date, but I thought it was a pretty fun book, and I am going to pick up issue 2. So if you liked Witchblade back in the day, you might want to look into this and give it a chance because it looks like they're going to do something interesting. And if you've never read Witchblade before, you don't have to go back and read any of those other books. You can start right here with this brand new origin and jump on for a mere $5, which really isn't out of line considering all you're getting in the package. Now, like I said, I'm not big on these process issues where they do the director's cuts and whatnot of how everything's thrown together. I don't care about any of that. I just want to read the story. But a lot of people do like that sort of thing, so you might find that more interesting than I did as bonus material, but I still thought the main story was worth the price of the cover, so I didn't feel cheated for my money. Regardless, this is a recommendation, and it is also going to wrap up this episode. Thank you so much for listening and supporting the channel. If you enjoyed the video, please hit the like button and don't forget to subscribe so you don't miss future reviews. If you'd like to help the channel out in other ways, links are in the description to various support methods, and as always, we hope to see you on the next one.